Good day, classmate. Good day, Mamay. Today, we are going to discuss about the measure of central tendency and the measure of variability. First, we go to the measure of central tendency, like the mean, median, and mode. So it describes the typical or middle value of the data set. The second one is the measure of variability, like the range, variance, and standard deviation. It is described on how we spread or disperse data set.
Median is the middle value in a sorted list of numbers, and there are two steps to find the median. First, arrange the data. It means sort the numbers in ascending order. Second, identify the middle. For example, 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the middle number is 7.
As today, we're going to learn something new in math. It's called mode. So what is a mode? Mode is a number that appears most often in a group of numbers. When I say most often, it means it is popular, the one that shows up again and again. So let's have an example. We have 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 4. Let's take a look these numbers. First, on how to get the mode is we have to count each number on how many times they have appeared. We have 1 and it appears 3 times. We have 2 and it appears just once. We have 3, it also appears once. And we have 4, it also appears once. So, what are we going to get is the most, the number that most often appears. So, 1 is our mode because it appears 3 times. Let's have another example. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 7. Again, let's take a look these numbers and count them and how many times they have appeared. First, we have 5 and it appears just once. We have 6 and it appears 2 times. We have 7 and it appears 3 times. And 8, it appears just once. So, our mode here is 7 because it appears 3 times. Another example.
Let's discuss about measures of variability. Measures of variability tell us how close or how far data sets are from each other. If the data values are close to each other, variability is small. For example, 80, 81, 82, 83. The variability is small because the numbers are consecutive or there is no gap. And the other one, if the data values are very different from each other, variability is large. Example, 50, 70, 80, 100. The variability is large because you can see that there are big gaps between them. So, there are examples of measures of variability.
Good day, class. Today, we are learning the range. But before that, I will give you the definition of range. So what is range? Range is the difference between the highest and lowest value of a dataset. Remember, it is the difference. I will give you an example. Ma'am Ann gave an quiz. So Allen got 45. Sherlyn got 30. Riton got 25. And Rika got 15. So we were going to get the highest range, which is Allen got 45. Next, we will get the lowest range, which is 15. Rika got 15. And then we subtract them. 45 minus 15 is 30. So the final range is 30.
Good day, class. Today we're going to learn about variance. Variance tells us how the numbers spread out. If the scores are all close together, it is a low variance. And if the scores are very far apart or spread out, it is a high variance. So let's use an example. Imagine we have two groups of kids taking a math quiz. The group A and the group B. The group A scores 80, 81, 79, 80, and 80. The group B scores 50, 90, 70, 100, and 60. As you see, the numbers are all close together, so this is what you call low variance. And the group B this score is very far apart to each other, so this is what you call high variance. Thank you for listening, class.
Good day, class. I'm here today to discuss about the standard deviation. So, what do we mean by standard deviation? The standard deviation is the square root of the variance, indicating the spread of data in its original units. It's used with variance to understand a dataset's distribution and why they are used together. Variance and standard deviation are used together because they provide complementary information about the spread of a dataset. Variance offers the average squared deviation from the mean, while standard deviation converts this back into the original units of measurement, making it more interpretable. Thanks for listening.
Contextualizing data. An example is comparing the score of two classes on a test. Class A has an average score of 85 with a low standard deviation. This means most students scored very close to 85, e.g. score range from 83 to 87. The data is not very spread out, showing low variability. The average score is a good representation of the class's performance.